Hi, my name is Robert Ritalik, and welcome to Brain Tan Made Easy. A little bit about myself before we start. I've been brain tanning deerskins for about 14 years now. I've taught at several different schools, including the Rabbit Stick Rendezvous, again outside of Rexburg, Idaho. I've also taught at Tom Elpel's Hollow Top School in Pony, Montana. I've taught at Chris Muraski's Earth Circle near Grangeville, Idaho. And I've also taught at Northern Lights in the Slocan Valley of British Columbia. The method that we're going to be using today that is something that sets apart how we're doing brain tanning these days is through the use of hydroxides. So welcome to Brain Tan Made Easy. We're here at Mountain West Meats in Ogden, Utah, and I'm going to show how to skin a deer. And it's not rocket science. The basic thing in the whole operation is just to make your initial cuts and then put your knife away. Just get rid of your knife. And that's your basic skinning out a deer so that you don't get a whole bunch of scores in it and you got a better product to work with and have a better product that's gonna last you a lot longer and make you much happier. This hide has been wet salted for about a year. It was rinsed and then put in a creek for a couple of days. And you really want to soak them before you get it into the bucking process, because bucking really is very dependent on osmosis and getting those hydroxide molecules into to attach to those hydrogen molecules that keep that mucus together. So I'm going to go ahead and put this wet salted hide on here, and whenever you work a hide, you want to work neck to tail. Everything seems to work just better on a deer skin as you work neck to tail. I'm really just I'm not really going like this with my arms. I'm really leaning into here and pulling down. So this hide is fleshed. Now it's going to go into potassium hydroxide, KOH. Ambient temperatures are going to play a part in this. The temperature of the water and how well you soaked your hide before it went into that solution, those are all going to play a role in how fast this soaks up. Some people are just going ahead and taking off the epidermal layer prior to bucking it. But I generally don't do that. I flesh and then just put them into the solution. I think this is the best way, especially with warm water, to get brains into a hide. Then I'm going to put the neck right across the middle. And just going back and forth. This makes just a really strong stitch. Now, it doesn't go real smooth at this point because the hide still has quite a lot of moisture in it. So where I had it hold of it before, I've gone one hand length down, and I'm going to do the same thing up on the neck. One hand length down, and kind of flip it over a little bit. Do that exact same thing. And I finish about 4 hides a week, so I don't like monkeying around. This will heat the hide. It'll stretch it open. It'll soften. I've seen people staple. I've seen people use duct tape. But I like using the glue because I'm guaranteed of an airtight sack as long as I do it right. And all I'm doing is I barely have the top of this open. I'm just putting a really thin bead right along the edge. And I'll do a pretty long set of this. You can see the smoke's really starting to come out of here now. A hole in the ground, about 1.5 feet deep, and what I would do is I'd build a fire in that pit, and once the coals burnt down from that, then I added that smoke, the punky wood on top of that. Comes apart really easy versus staples, which some people use. While it goes together pretty quick, it doesn't come off quite so quick. And that's what you're going to wind up with if you follow these directions.